What's good, Bit Rushers? My name's Kyler. Today's video is a welcome to the DeFi jungle introduction to decentralized finances. If that sounds good, stick around. But if you're new around here, first go ahead and follow me on social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Do yourself a favor and jump in the Telegram chat for early access and extra access to different projects and things we got going on. You can pick up some sweet BitRush crypto merch at the Teespring shop. If you'd like to invest in me, I've recently tokenized all of my investments and made a fund that pays out quarterly in Ethereum. And if you'd like to be part of that, all you need to do is hold the token and you will receive those payments every 3 months. To be part of that pre-sale, it's almost over, but if you act now, you can probably go ahead and get yourself some before they go live at token.bit-rush.com. Alright, hold on to your tights, Batman. It's going to be a wild ride. Alright, before we get into each of these projects that I'm planning on covering today, I just want to go over a general sense of what DeFi is and how it can be used to earn money, and the different areas that you're able to earn and the processes you need to get set up to earn. In addition to that, I have videos on several of these projects and several of these projects I have not covered yet. The ones that I do have videos of, I'll try to mention and go ahead and leave a link in the description for you guys if you want to watch a video that's more in depth on that individual project. And the ones I don't have videos on, I'll most likely be making videos soon here throughout the year of 2021 as all of these projects are set to explode. Okay, so what is DeFi? We have this nice article here at the CoinDesk, and it says DeFi is short for decentralized finance, an umbrella term for a variety of financial applications in cryptocurrency or blockchain geared towards disrupting financial intermediaries. Okay, so that's a really good quote there. I'm just going to kind of break that down again. So decentralized finances is finances that are not centralized, right? So what is a centralized finance? A centralized finance is the bank, a lending house, some sort of overall overkeeping authority, such as the Fed, right, that prints the money and oversees our government, our finances here within the government of the United States. It could be on an individual level, again, like I said, a bank that controls your accounts and things like that. All of these are examples of centralized finances. So decentralized finances is finances, and basically just means money services, any sort of money related financial services that are no longer controlled by one central authority. There's no one person that can make decisions on your behalf. No one can control your account on most of these things. So it's broken up through the blockchain, tokenized and distributed, and controlled through the miners or various staking platforms. Different chains have different things that they use, but the overall term for decentralized finance, DeFi, just basically means there's no one central authority controlling those financial services. And if you guys are interested, you can go down here. It breaks down a lot of the different stuff, Ethereum applications. There's some stuff in here about stable coins and wrap coins and yield farming. So this is where we're going to kind of focus here, where I want to go over a few of these concepts for you. So the first one, yield farming. For knowledgeable traders who are willing to take a risk, there's yield farming, where users can scan through various DeFi tokens and search for opportunities of larger returns. Basically what this means, that doesn't actually explain it that well, but what yield farming is where you put up your capital. So let's say you have some wrapped Bitcoin or some Ethereum, you go ahead and put that up, and what's typically called staking or farming, and you're going to earn back another coin simply for providing your liquidity, your capital into the liquidity pool, and then you can pull that out at any time and get your initial investment back, and then you'll stop earning. As long as you are farming, you're going to continue to earn that yield in various coins. It can be a coin of itself, it can be a coin of something else. There's a bunch of different ways that works. The next one, liquidity mining. So when DeFi applications entice users to use their platform by giving them free tokens, this has been a buzzword form on Yield Farming Net. So again, this doesn't really explain it that well, but essentially what liquidity mining is when you put up liquidity, so you become a liquidity provider, and you put up a matching pair of two different tokens, say a pair, let's just use an example like Ethereum and say Chainlink, so Ethereum Link. Anytime someone switches between Ethereum and Chainlink or Chainlink and Ethereum, they need to be able to use that liquidity pool to swap tokens from one to the other. And by providing that liquidity for them, you earn a percentage of the network fee. So the fee that is paid for the swap goes to the people that are putting up that liquidity. You get back a liquidity provider token. That basically means you own a certain percentage, whatever that percentage is of your money compared to the total pool. And those liquidity tokens can then be cashed in to get that money back, whatever that liquidity has become from the time that you've provided the liquidity to the time you've pulled your liquidity. So you earn in both coins, and there's also a chance for impermanent loss on that, which is a little too complex for this one, but if you guys are interested, we'll definitely cover that in the future. I'm not going to go over any more of these terms here that they have, but another one that I want to kind of talk to you guys about is just general staking. So they don't have that here. What general staking is you're just going to put up your coin and it locks it. Most of the time it's to secure the network. So by having a certain number of coins on the actual node, then you feel safer that someone isn't going to do something that's going to harm the network if they have X amount of dollars on the line. Typically it's in the millions. You don't have to provide that much yourself. That's why there's pools, and they pool together many investors to have one large node or several large nodes that contain a large amount of capital that can secure the network. And so you do that, and you also earn, just like below in the liquidity, you are going to earn a percentage in the network fees processed through those nodes where you have your coins staked. It's a little bit complex, guys, but it's actually not that hard once you get into it. And again, I just want to do a plug here for Rush Token. It is almost over. We are currently January 28th, and the pre-sale ends here in a few days. So if you guys want, you can come over here and check this out. But basically, I've tokenized my investment fund, and you're able to earn basically a portion of the money that I would earn, the Ethereum. So I'm going to pay that out. You just come over here, right here to pre-sale, open this up, fill out this form. You do need to send some Ethereum to this address here, and then go on Etherscan and paste your hash. I have several videos explaining that process if you want to come in here and watch some of these videos. And yeah, that's basically it, guys. This thing ends, and we're going to launch here on 2/1/2021, so be ready for that. Go ahead and get these while you can. I've also launched my own DeFi smart contract. So this is also outside of the scope of today's video, smart contracts, but smart contracts are basically applications, decentralized applications that can do various financial things. And mine, I do have several videos. If you want to come over here on the YouTube button on the top, it's tronstacks.com. This will also be linked in the description. And on this channel, I also have a video or two covering this project. Essentially, you come in and you can make a deposit of a certain amount of Tron. Each level has a different minimum deposit and has a higher level of earning, which you can see if we come down here. So for example, the gold, you can earn up to 175% back, where the ruby, where you have a 50,000 Tron minimum on the deposit, you earn back 240%. So this is really cool. Spent a lot of time working on this. We finally got it launched here a few days ago. So excited about that. If you guys want to check out those videos, or come over here and make a deposit on the project. So again, guys, I just want to mention that I am not a financial advisor. Nothing in this video is financial advice. Always do your own due diligence. Always do your own research, and never invest more money than you can personally afford to lose. That's the biggest rule right there. Never invest more than you can lose. There's always a risk, and with that there's always a risk, and with that risk comes reward. Oftentimes, the higher the risk, the higher the reward. So you need to learn how to manage your own risk reward. Okay, the first project I want to talk today is Uniswap Protocol. I do have a video on this one if you guys want. It will be linked in the description on how you can provide liquidity and earn. Essentially, Uniswap is the #1 DEX, decentralized exchange for Ethereum network. This is the main one people use, and I personally have a little bit of liquidity provided over here. And again, I do have a video covering that. I'm going to go through these rather quickly, but Uniswap's definitely one of the most popular. If you guys are interested in that, check that video out. Another one is Curve. Curve is a little bit like old school, kind of looks like a DOS computer type thing, and this one is based on stable coins. You can provide stable coins here and earn different amounts, on certain protocols and things using Curve. SushiSwap. SushiSwap was originally kind of like a copy of Uniswap, but they have gone on to do a few different things, such as lending and farming. So they do have their own kind of thing going on here now. If you guys are interested in that, again, check that one out. That one is sushiswap.fi, and Curve was curve.fi as well. So lots of good stuff here, guys, on the SushiSwap. We have Yearn Finance, another one similar here, guys. You can do all kinds of different things. You can yield. We have vaults. You have different earning opportunities. A lot of stuff. I haven't made a video on this one yet, but I plan on covering that one probably in this future here. Cream. This one looks kind of cool with like pastel Eastery colors. Maybe a little bit like 80s retro style. Again, you're putting up liquidity and earning on many of these different pairs. Lots of different stuff you guys can do here. I'm on my laptop, so this looks weird. It looks a lot better on my regular computer as far as the UI goes. But still nice colors. Kind of looks cool. Cream. Check it out. Pickle. The future of finance is green. So for a while, there's all kinds of just like funny food names for whatever reason. The DeFi space, as we see here with sushi. Also, we had sushi, we had pickle, we had yam, just all kinds of just funny food stuff going. So, ignore the funny names on these, but basically the same thing, guys. There's a ton of these different protocols that you can farm, stake. We have jars here, different, pairs that you can put up liquidity on. So several different platforms that use, several different processes and different protocols and different pairs. Lots going on here. And those are all of the ones that I'm going to cover today as far as Ethereum goes. So all of those so far have been Ethereum coins. Just real quick recapping, Uniswap, Curve, Sushi, Yearn, Cream, and Pickle are all going to be DeFi opportunities in the Ethereum space. There's a whole bunch more, and I'll cover a couple of them by name later on in the video. But for now, we're going to move on to BEPSwap. So, or BNB chain, we have the BEP20 and the BEP2. The BEP2 is kind of like a Ethereum type clone, and it is a BEP2. The BEP20 is the regular BNB token, and those pairs run in, or those chains run in parallel. So any token you can find on the BEP20, you can also find on the BEP2. So just keep that in mind, that they are two different chains, two different protocols, but they can be swapped back and forth between the two. And the first one, that's going to be the BEP20 tokens, or the BNB. BNB20 is going to be BEPSwap ChaosNet. I have several videos on this. This is Rune, is the native token here, or ThorChain. So this runs on ThorChain. If you guys want, again, I do have several videos on this one linked in the description on how you can earn and provide liquidity. Personally, this is one of my favorite projects, Rune and ThorChain. Looking forward to the full launch of Asgard, or Asgardex, I believe it's called. And so this is kind of like in the very test. It's a working test net, but it's called ChaosNet. So just keep that in mind here, guys, with that one. Again, on the same network here on the BEP20, and I believe they've even added the BEP2 tokens here, that if you switch your wallet around, you can do both. But this one native is the BNB chain, and this is called Pancake Swap. You can also do several things similar to like Sushi Swap and Uniswap on here, except it's on the BNB chain. They have farming, they have pools, they have a lottery. They actually even have NFTs now. I didn't realize that. I made a video on this one a while ago when it first launched. I'll probably do a follow-up video because they've added a bunch of new stuff and just kind of cover all the new features and coins that have been added. This one is in connection with Binance again, BNB. So, these projects are probably going to continue to grow in the future, both the BEP swap and the Pancake Swap, as well as the new recently launched B swap, which is Binance Smart Chain Swap. So this is the one that's going to be the BEP2 token. So if you're trading on BEP2 tokens, this is going to be where you're able to trade those. Again, if you're on Binance, you can swap them all back and forth between each other, no matter which protocol they're on. You just have to make sure you have the right wallet address when you're sending it in. But yeah, you can do those here at trade.bscswap.com. And that's all for the BNB tokens. The next chain and protocol I want to talk to you guys about is going to be NEO. So this one is the Switcheo Hub, or SWTH. I do have a video on staking on this one. I was originally earning a whole bunch, and I just did an update on this one because the APY has definitely dropped down, but they've added a whole bunch of other coins. You're now actually earning, in addition to just the Switcheo token itself, you're earning in Wrap Bitcoin, you're earning in Ethereum, and several other DeFi protocols. So really cool on that one, you guys. If you want, again, link will be in the description to cover this project. But again, it's on the NEO chain, and they've recently added Ethereum, so you can get in and trade with either NEO or Ethereum on this one. Moving on to XDAI. So XDAI is a stable coin that's looking to reduce the fees and transaction times that we're currently seeing on the Ethereum network. This is basically a clone of Uniswap, because when they first launched, they even had like the Uniswap logo and everything like that. I have a video on this one. You guys can go back and watch that. So this is basically like Uniswap on XDAI network. Really simple and easy to use. The trickiest part is the bridge, getting your coins over here onto the network. As long as you get that working, guys, it's super simple, just like using Uniswap. Definitely like this one. Again, have a video, should be linked in the description. So Sora, this one, P-Swap, is going to be for Polkadot. So moving on to Polkadot Network, P-Swap or PolkaSwap is going to be basically the Uniswap of the Polkadot network. It hasn't fully launched yet. You can see down here PolkaSwap. You can check that out if you guys are interested in coming and seeing that project itself. But what you can do right now is lock up pairs between the Val and ETH, or Zor and Val, or Zor and ETH, which is what I've done, and I'm actually doing that back on Uniswap. That's one of the tokens I'm providing on Uniswap. So I have my liquidity on that pair on Uniswap, and then I take those LP tokens that I've got from that, and I'm able to stake them here. And you can see I'm now earning P-Swap simply for staking those liquidity tokens. So pretty sweet, guys. This one hasn't even launched yet, so that's why I'm doing this. Looking forward to getting these soon. As this project launches, I'll already have tokens ahead of the game before anyone else who wasn't doing the farming. Also on Polkadot Network is Ohm. So the parachains haven't launched. So this one, again, it's not, a live parachain or anything. Same thing with Zora or P-Swap. So we have to wait for those parachain auctions and everything in the Polkadot Network to go live on mainnet. But right now you can also do a bunch of stuff here with Ohm, was also known as MantraDAO. I have several videos on this project, and I also have a video on this right here, the Sora and the P-Swap. I forgot to mention that, so that should be linked in the description. MantraDAO is one that I've been in for a real long time. When it first started, they were doing 88% return, so I earned quite a bit of Ohm staking here, and now it's recently dropped down to maybe like 20%, 36% here. So yeah, still a pretty good percentage, or no, 29, yeah. 29% if you guys want to come over here and stake. I still think that's a great percentage rate, and these tokens are still basically dirt cheap, under 10 cents each. When I originally got into this project, they were around 50% at launch, so I expect to see it get back up to that price once they launch on, the Polkadot main network as like a parachain, easily get back up to that 50 cents, if not well above $1 on those tokens. Not financial advice, but I really like this project. Several videos on this one as well. They also have staking. They have a interest thing where you can do loans, and I plan on making a video actually on that soon on the loans. They have a governance where you can vote, which is how they actually voted to reduce the amount of APY on the staking that came off of the vote here. They have a mantra pool that's kind of like a lottery. You can enter in a certain amount, and each token that you enter gets burned, and that becomes an entry into the pool, and then a couple winners get all of the tokens from the pool. The karma is going to be like a referral program, or what you do based on things in your wallet, your actions, if you've been staking or participating in any of these features. So that hasn't launched yet, but that's also going to be a cool thing here. And if we come over to CoinGecko, guys, there's a whole bunch more if you guys want to just check this out. A whole lot of information on DeFi. You can see the whole entire industry market cap is growing as a whole. That market cap's just going up, up, up. Absolutely insane, right? And let's check the dominance. So dominance isn't as good, but expect it to grow, guys. It's just in the beginning stages. We can see all of these coins here. We can see some of the other ones. Chainlink, Serum. We have Compound, Balancer, Lend, Ren, Celsius, Aave, Keeper, Maker, Synthetics, and way, way, way more, guys. So there's so many projects here that if you guys are interested in DeFi, I could literally talk for like a couple days, and I didn't even go in depth into really any of these projects, just kind of mentioning them for you guys. Again, I do have in-depth videos on a few of them, and I'm planning on making more in-depth videos on a few more in the future here. But I'm definitely bullish on DeFi in general. It's basically an opportunity for anyone to put up liquidity and to earn on what they have, to essentially be the bank for once, because there is no central authority. So it has to be decentralized amongst many people. You can become one of those many and become one of the many bankers of the future. Don't think we don't like to use the term necessarily banker, but for people that don't understand what's going on, I just want to put it there in that plane of language. Being a liquidity provider or staking, yield farming doesn't actually make you a banker. Just kind of, you know what I mean. You guys know what I mean here. This is the future, guys. DeFi is the future of finances. You guys want to earn on your capital, continue to grow your stack, continue to earn on people transacting with the network. This is going to be the way to do it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please do smash a thumbs up on this one. Send it to a friend or family member. This is a good video, just kind of overviewing a lot of the projects, so I'm sure people are going to want to learn a little bit more about DeFi. Send them this video and say, hey, here's an overview of some of the protocols, the coins that are on those protocols, and the ways that you can earn in DeFi starting today. Make sure you sub to my channel. Click the bell to be notified on all future videos as they launch. Happy crypto, happy DeFi. Let's get that coin.